Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another Chariot Souls message. Now this reading is not a pick a card reading. This is where I just draw cards so I can get a feel for the situation and see whose energy that I'm connecting with and what messages are needed at this time. Okay, so if you're looking for a pick a card, you can go back to my channel and look at all the videos that I have uploaded thus far. There's surely to be more to come, but I'm hoping I could do these kind of readings once a week. So if I could do this reading and then a pick a card reading, I would be happy with that. Let's see if my schedule allows that. All right. So before we get started though, let's just take a moment to clear our energy. So my chariots, if you can take in a deep breath right now. And just be still for a moment. Go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours, so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust the guidance that my third eye gives to me. All right, so let's see, let's get started with some oracle cards and see what energy is coming through. Okay, now my chariots, I've had my spiritual awakening, but that doesn't mean I stopped liking football. All right, I love a good football game, and my Eagles won last night, so I'm in green. All right, as we prepare for the Super Bowl. But in addition to that, green represents the heart chakra. So let's see what comes through for this reading. Perhaps it's in regards to someone's heart chakra. All right, so we're talking about unconditional love, self-love. Let's see what comes through. Ooh, divine timing. Interesting. And look, on the bottom of the deck, deception too. Okay. And then let me get, this is, I think, Oracle of the Angels. Let's see what comes through here. Interesting. So we have fulfillment and the eternal light of love. Very interesting. Let's see here. I love how I was just talking about the heart chakra, talking about unconditional love and what comes through, but the eternal light of love, we have fulfillment here, number 6, and that represents the lovers, okay, which is all about unconditional love. And 25 here, reduced to 7. And that is the Chariot, my Chariots. So here we are in the year of the Chariot, and we're looking at this eternal light of love. I feel like there's some sort of realization that's going to come through for whoever I'm connecting with, as far as self-love, you know, and what fulfillment means for you. Now, I definitely feel that for whoever I'm connecting with was definitely involved with someone where, with this card of deception here, you know, I feel that this is an energy of, you know, not moving with integrity, okay? And look, the material world is right behind this, okay? So, you know, moving in this 3D material world, not moving gracefully, not moving with integrity, and yet leaving you with this unsatisfied feeling, right? Leaving you feeling unfulfilled, all right, depleted. And here's that card of divine timing, you know, calling for patience in regards to the situation. So let's dive into tarot and see what else comes through here. So we have the 8 of Cups, the Moon, interesting, oh my goodness, look at that, the Lovers. I love when this energy just flows. Judgment, yeah. And the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, what's flowing through here is a spirit is, you know, the message that is very strong and very clear at this moment is for someone that needs to know that the mistakes that you have made in your past, okay, is not what defines you, all right? And you are on your way to experiencing this beautiful fulfillment. And I do feel that a lot of it has to do with you within yourself before experiencing this amazing connection with someone else. I feel that you were involved, whoever I'm connecting with, you know, with someone. So this could be a past relationship, a situation. This could just even be your upbringing, okay? But I feel like you sort of walked away from your true self for a while there. And yes, you know, there's this feelings of deception, of living more in the material world, more concerned with material things than going within, all right? Because we have these 2 cards here of the 8 of Cups and the Moon. And the 8 of Cups is about walking away from something. Now, usually, though, you're on your way to that 9th cup, which is all about emotional fulfillment. It's about feeling content, emotionally solid. And yet, with this Moon card and the deception card with the material world, I feel like you strayed from that, all right? Because the Moon card represents, first of all, it represents cycles, okay, and different phases. So I just feel like there's a phase of your life that you're literally phasing out of, okay? And you're phasing into something beautiful and new, All right. The moon also means secrets, okay? It's the shadow side, having to deal with your shadow side. And most people are very afraid. You know, the moon also instills fear in people because people are afraid to deal with that shadow side of themselves. All right, so I feel like, you know, divine timing definitely was at play here. There's something that you needed to learn. There was some sort of lesson that you needed to learn. And I do believe that it has to do with love. All right, so maybe you were involved in some partnerships that, you know, again, you did not act out of integrity, or there was just behavior involved that you feel now wasn't your best, all right? And it's something that you need to just embrace and accept, you know, as this shadow part of yourself, and move towards this fulfillment. Because when you look at this card of fulfillment, it's a beautiful card, and it shows this woman who's on her way on this path to this enlightenment. All right, and if you can see that, that's how I feel, you know, your journey is right now. You are on the road to this beautiful enlightenment, this beautiful fulfillment with this Lover's card. The Lover's card is Gemini energy, and it is all about unconditional love. All right, it is about that beautiful connection, and it could be very intense with someone. All right, it is spiritually guided, as we see the angel here, but you have to be able to have that within yourself. Now, I understand that, you know, we are always a work in progress, so we're always going to be working on ourselves to some degree. All right, that is a realization when you have a spiritual awakening, that will never stop. It's not that you just awaken one day and that's it. That is just the beginning. All right, that is just the beginning. And that's where I feel like you are on the beginning to this beautiful journey that you need to recognize. And I feel that's the message here today, my chariots, that you need to recognize, for anyone that I'm connecting with that understands what I'm saying here, you are on your way to this beautiful life of the eternal light of love. All right, and look at this card. You know, this is someone whose third eye chakra is opened, okay? And they understand what's going on here, and they're open to hearing this call, because we have the Judgment card here, which is all about an awakening. All right, this is feeling that call, but it's also about choice and whether you're going to answer that call. You know, a lot of people experience, you know, feel the awakening, but choose not to follow it for whatever reasons. And again, it could be fear. So it's not just about hearing the call, but it's about making that choice to follow this and removing the confusion I feel that you've been carrying with you. You know, when I see the Seven of Cups here, you know, this is a card all about options, and it's a card for me that represents like a cloudiness. There's confusion here. That's why you see this person in dark, you know, in the background, because they're looking at all these options and they don't know what to do. All right, if you want this overall complete happiness, and that's what the Ten of Pentacles represents. All right, the Ten of Pentacles, these are all different buckets within our life. It's all different areas. It's not just physical or mental or spiritual. It's all of these different buckets combined, and it's experiencing that joy and that happiness in this material world and feeling completed, all right, and feeling satisfied, all right. So I feel like a big message here for you is to understand, okay, the lessons that you have learned from your past as you move into this present moment of really embracing unconditional love for yourself and then for others that are involved with you as you move towards. And once you do that, you know, once you fill that bucket of love for yourself, once you work on self-love, once you work on self-worth and self-validation and you start to feel complete within yourself, that is when these types of relationships, these partnerships just blossom, all right, which is showing me the future energy here. So let me just get a few more cards before we close out the reading. Let's see if there's any other messages that you need to hear. The Two of Wands. The Three of Swords. And the Hierophant. You know, the Hierophant is a very spiritual card. You know, it's about spiritual teaching. It's about spiritual learning. You know, this is Taurus energy coming through. And it's about, I feel that there's this need here. There's this energy that's flowing where it's time to release this heartache. You know, there's heartache here that has been pulled into this present energy. And I do believe it's because of the amount of time that you've been putting into the situation of your past. So however that is for you, my Chariots, whatever past, right? These are past energies I'm looking at. So whatever you experienced in your past, you know, take that deep breath and learn to let it go. And nobody's journey is the same. So we all move, right? We all move at different times. So, you know, just because one person moves faster than another doesn't mean that you cannot get to where it is that you're going. All right. This divine timing card shows us that patience is required and that spirit is with us, that the universe is working with us. And it's time now, you know, the Two of Wands, when you put that energy in where the wheels are turning and you're trying to come up with a plan or a new project, you know, when you're trying to see what's going on, it's time to put that energy into yourself and not the situation that you experienced that you seem to be latched onto. Because while you continue to latch on to this experience, you continue to bring pain with you. And I feel like this is a big lesson here. You know, this is the lesson for you, to take that deep breath and let go of that pain so that you can open your heart, all right? Open that heart chakra and feel this fulfillment that you are craving, that you want so badly, that you are deserving to have, you know, you know, release that feeling like that you do not deserve to be here and to have this type of experience because of whatever happened in this situation. All right. So I'm going to close out with a card from Keepers of the Light and see what energy you need to flow with, or what you need to reflect on at this time in regards to your situation. The Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose, isn't this beautiful? Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. That's beautiful, because I feel, what do you need to do? You need to forgive something that happened in your past Maybe you feel like you've been healing and moving on, but maybe there are others that you still carry some anger and some bitterness and resentment towards those because things didn't work out the way that you thought they were going to, okay? Or what your vision was, or what should have, you know? And there's a lot of bitterness and resentment here. And it's time now, in order to release this heartache. I feel like it's almost like this final step, like you're on your way. You're almost there. Now you just need to forgive, okay? And it could be just forgiving yourself as well. Maybe you've been just very hard on yourself, the way you feel. You know, I look at this deception card, you know, and you're this hand that's, you know, clinging to this tree. You know, let go of what needs to be go. Realize the lesson and carry that with you as you move forward. All right. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Kuan Yin. Such beautiful energy, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So there you go. That is my message for you today, my chariots. I hope it resonated with someone out there. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you again at the next reading. Okay? Bye.